You are now entering into worship service with the Saints of God Church, under the direction of Reverend Alfred L. Harris Sr., Pastor, and Minister Alfred L. Harris Jr., Youth Pastor. Information on how to reach the Saints of God Church will follow today's broadcast. And now, the Saints of God Church already in progress. And now we present to you Reverend Alfred L. Harris Sr., Pastor, Saints of God Church, Flint, Michigan.
I want to call your attention now to the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verses 46 through 50. And you find these words, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, watch this, who is my mother? All right. And who are my brethren? All right. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. Verse 50 says, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. I want to talk to you from this subject, the best of both worlds. Here is a fundamental truth that we must be aware of. You've heard me say it over and over again, and today I come again to remind you that if you are a child of God, one of the adjustments that you must make is you must exit in your mind the physical, natural realm and move into the spirit realm. All right. If you don't make that adjustment, you will never be all you can in Jesus Christ. Somebody should say amen. It's not an easy thing to do because everything that we know and we are most comfortable in the natural realm. Hello, somebody. All right. I'm comfortable being a human being because I've been a human being all my life. All right. Yes, sir. Amen. Amen. There's certain innate desires and wants that I had that I naturally had to gravitate to. It was just a part of who I was. And so that's why we understand how large that statement was that we find in John chapter 3 when Nicodemus came to Jesus and said, we know that you are a teacher come from God because no man can do the things that you do except God be with them. He makes this statement. He said that you're intelligent, etc., but you must be born again. I like your education. I like the fact that you think I'm all that. But there's something else you need to do. There's another step you need to take. You must be born again. Born again. That's a radical statement. Nicodemus said, how can a man be born again when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb? He said, Mama, now that I say unto you, you must be born again. You've got to change the way you think. And if you change the way you think, you'll change the things you do. All right. This is a radical statement. He didn't say you need a different attitude. He didn't say you need to start hanging around with some different folk. That was not radical enough. He said you must be born again. All right. In your mind, you have to go back to your infancy. And you have to learn how to walk all over again. You have to learn how to talk all over again. Have I got a witness here? Then he enlarges when he goes forth in John 15. He says that I am the true vine. And he tells every believer, and he's reminding us that the only way that you can bear fruit is that you have to be connected to the true vine, and that true vine is Jesus Christ.
We offer Christ to you.